Ben Shapiro made a video about, the left celebrating a targeted attack against CEOs. And I just wanted to pull up some of the comments section here because it's really interesting. Someone said, starting to realize your entire career is built off getting ordinary working folks to hate each other. I'm canceling my Daily Wire subscription. That's crazy. I got to throw a like on that one. Some people are saying, welcome to the consciousness. I'm so proud of you. Free your mind. Someone else sarcastically said, no, Ben Shapiro would never do that. Why would you ever think that has been his shtick this entire time? Starting to realize, man, you guys are late. Finally, people are waking up. Someone else says, Ben, you're a millionaire. You aren't a true blue-collar conservative. You're a rich guy that tries to appeal to working-class Republicans. You don't understand what poor people go through. Someone else says, my brother-in-law died because they were never approved for the correct treatment for him. This is not a left versus right thing. And that's the thing. What we're seeing from mainstream media, what we're seeing from pundits like Ben Shapiro is that they're trying to paint it as a left versus right thing. That's like right stands with capitalism and big business and CEOs and making sure that they get their fair day of pay, and maybe if we just give them a little more money, that trickle-down economics will make its way down to the little guy. We give some CEOs some bonuses, and maybe that'll just trickle down to the guy working on the factory line. Well, actually, that's not how trickle-down economics works, because the only trickling down that's being done is CEOs pissing all over the little guys. So it's not rain, it's urine. Okay? So someone else says, the comment section is brutal. Surprised Ben hasn't taken it down or turned off comments because his agenda is getting royally exposed here. I'm actually quite surprised of that as well. Perfect out-of-touch response from a rich kid who never struggled. Yikes. This is a class issue. Stop trying to make it a left versus right issue. We as Americans are fed up with this divisiveness for every single thing that happens. Ben, you're rich. Enough. Stop. You do not experience the implications of what denial of healthcare means for poor Americans. You're alone on this, Ben. This just reaffirms your position stance against the working class. Yikes. It was never about Republican versus Democrats. It's the rich versus everyone else. He just showed his true colors. I'm a lefty, and I just wanted to extend an olive branch to everyone here on the right. I think we see how many times we actually agree on issues. Maybe not the solutions, but the problems. Yes, we want healthy families. We don't want to be stolen from. We want a fair society. Let's not let political ideology separate us. That is exactly what the higher-ups want. They want us fighting with each other and distracted. The uniting of the right and the left is the scariest thing that could happen to those in power and the government. I wish you and your families nothing but the best, health, wealth, and prosperity. Someone else says, my dad has voted Republican in every local, state, and federal election since I was born in the 1980s. I was with him when this news came out, and he said, about time, read the room, Ben. Yikes. So just a short clip from his show. Let's actually go over here and just pull it up briefly.
Of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. And what exactly was that legacy? The claim denial rates by insurance companies. And of course, it's not just Taylor Lorenz. Socialist Nathan Robinson, a complete useless leech on the ass of society, posted himself, quote, live your life in such a way that people will be sad when you die. That was above a screen cap of a New York Times headline that said, torrent of hate for health insurance industry follows CEO's killing. That piece from the New York Times is all about people who apparently were perfectly fine with the murder of Brian Thompson on the streets of New York City. According to the New York Times, none of this stopped social media commentators from leaping to conclusions and showing a blatant lack of sympathy over the death of a man who is a husband and father of 2 children. Thoughts and deductibles to the family, read one comment underneath the video of the shooting posted online by CNN. Unfortunately, my condolences are out of network. A TikTok.
So you can see here that he's like trying to frame it as like leftists going crazy, and he's like citing leftist commentators. So let's go to the comment sections of this video, okay? So it says, right winger here, you are wrong, Ben. This man denied 35% of claims. One of my dead parents' heart surgery we couldn't afford. He opted to die instead of give us the debt. I gotta like that comment, man, because my heart goes out to you. That's horrific and painful. Remember, guys, Ben has more in common with that CEO than he has with any of us. Don't say you're pro-life and then side with health insurance companies. Yikes. He was a husband and a father. So were the thousands of people that were denied health care on his watch. I just realized your entire business model requires that us normal folk hate each other. For anyone watching, this is who Ben Shapiro always was. For anyone wondering, the video has 7.1k likes and 56k dislikes. And then this is the winning comment here. We got conservatives and liberals hugging each other in a comment section before GTA 6. Yikes. And that one's got over 15k likes. Someone else says, I'm not buying this left versus right stuff anymore, Ben. I want healthcare for my family. Not gonna lie, these comments are making me feel patriotic AF. My liberal heart has never in my life felt more connected to conservatives. People like you, Ben, made us believe it was always us versus them. But actually, it's like 99% of us versus the 1%. And you're in that 1%, buddy. According to Ben, I went from Trump voter to revolutionary leftist in the span of a month. Someone else says it's not left or right, it's not black or white, it's rich versus poor, your true colors are showing. Fact, both left and right are cheering. We don't care about your feelings. Someone else says, I'm Republican, white, voted for Trump, and I fully support Luigi, who they mean Luigi Mangione, the shooter. He says, you're out of touch, bro. Nice try. Yikes. Your business model requires us normal people to hate each other. So that's crazy. I don't think we should be like, if we're being honest here, we shouldn't really be like cheering on the death of anyone. I don't think that's actually what is happening here. I think people are happy about the message being sent about everyone just finally kind of waking up to this BS and us bringing about the discussion in society. It's not the death of the CEO that matters here. It's the entire ripple effect of everything that happens after that. It's the people protesting and marching in the streets. It's us calling our congressmen and senators and laws being passed to bring about some actual change, right? And I know that's where we get all hopeless because like our government doesn't do anything for us, right? Democrats come up with bills, Republicans and even Democrats like Manchin and Sinema will stand in the way of any sort of bill being passed.